Dragi gledatelji, večeras u MX Magazinu za vas imamo 3 KTM-ova vozača u klasi MXGP iz 3 različite momčadi. Drugi dio intervjua snimljenih u češkom Loketu. Za naše kamere govorili su Andrea Adamo iz tvorničke momčadi Red Bull KTM, Jeremy Seewer koji je tek nedavno prešao u Venrooy KTM, te Slovenac Jan Pancar, najbolji privatnik prošlog vikenda u Loketu. Andrea, it's nice to have you here. Our first interview in English, so to change, not always Italian. How do you feel?
I'm feeling good, honestly. I'm really happy to be here. We are already quite far in the championship. It's round 13. Looks really like yesterday that we were in Argentina. So yeah, from one side I'm happy, from one side I'm sad. But looking forward to the next part, the last part of the season. We are, like I said, already round 13, so it's gonna be quick to be, let's say, in Australia, you know.
If we have to compare last season on a 250 and now half a season with a 450, how is it different?
Yeah, it's really different. Of course, last year when I was running 250, the goal was to win the championship or to try to stay into the top 3, let's say. This year the goals are a little bit, the targets are a little bit different. It's to learn as much as possible and to always be there. So let's say coming into the season, I didn't expect crazy things, just to learn and to learn as much as possible, let's say.
Yes, but you showed very good things this season. So which was your favorite race in 2026 till now?
Favorite race, of course, was my first MXGP podium in Germany, but I have also had really good race in Montevarchi. Basically, it's where I live. It's not so, I live just 8 kilometers from there, so it was really my home GP. And I had a really good race, so I was pretty happy actually. Yes.
Was it hard, the decision to come from MX2 to MXGP?
Yes, definitely was not an easy one because I wanted to, let's say, to win another championship, and I think if I would have stayed in MX2 would have been possible. Of course, there is many things that need to go together, you know, to win a championship. You don't win a championship from day by night, but I was for sure one of the contenders, but I think I did the right choice for my future. So to take an easy year, to learn as much as possible like I'm doing, and to finish, let's hope to finish this season strong.
How different is to ride a 450 bike?
Yeah, it's a big difference because it's much more powerful. It's much, even though if it's not heavier, feels heavier when you ride because of the power. So it's quite a bit different. But I got used quite quick and quite good, I have to say. So I'm happy of the improvements that we make and the steps that we did during the season.
Did you have to adapt some trainings or some techniques or something different for this bike?
No, actually, as training schedule has been more or less the same. I have to say, it was more about really taking time and put laps on the bike, taking it easy. So it was more about this, but I didn't change anything on my preparation or my training schedule, let's say, yes.
Sometimes the riders tell me, this is more a 250 track. What do they mean? So some tracks maybe suit more lighter or smaller bikes?
Yes, actually, for 450 you need a little bit bigger tracks, like it was in UK, like it was in Foxhill, like it was in South Africa. So there you enjoy really a lot of 450. But when you have really tight tracks, like in Switzerland, there it's a little bit more tricky because you have a lot of power and you can't use that power. You always need to kind of ride easy and on half throttle, you know, and that's not so comfortable. But I mean, I try to every weekend to not complain so much about the track, because anyway it's like that. We can't change anymore once we are there. So I try to focus on things that I can control, and that's important, I think.
And which track did you find easier to ride with a 450?
Like I said, Vauxhall was one of them.
But you didn't ride it on a 250, so I want to compare one directly, which you tried.
Okay, then yeah, also South Africa I didn't ride with 450.
Montevarchi also?
Montevarchi not also, so also Argentina this year was new. So yeah, there is not many tracks I can compare, because the ones that we already rode, like Arco, like Switzerland, was actually more difficult to ride with the 450. So at the moment there is no tracks that has been easier with the 450, I have to say.
So maybe I'll ask you Sunday. Maybe Loket is the track.
Yeah, maybe it's Loket. We never know. So we will see. I'll see you back on Sunday, and we'll see if it was easier or not.
Your feelings till now with Loket, what this track means to you?
It means a lot, honestly, because even though if I didn't get an overall win here, I get many motos win. And I felt always really good with the track. I had always a good feeling. Track, I don't know, in some way suits me pretty good. So I'm really happy, I have to say.
That means you're a hard pack guy?
Yeah, definitely hard pack, not sand. No, for sure.
So Lommel maybe isn't the favorite track you're looking forward to?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Of course, it's not my favorite one, but I live in Lommel already from 3 years. So basically, it's gonna be my second home GP, and I'm also, I have to say, in one way, looking forward to Lommel, because it's gonna be also a new experience to ride it with the 450, you know, in GP conditions. So I'm looking forward, I have to say, yes.
They say it's one of the hardest tracks.
Yeah, they are right. Whoever said that, they are right. It's really hard. It's a hard GP, and looks like it's also going to be really hot. So it's gonna be a tough one. But I'm looking forward. I like the tough tracks. I like the tough conditions, because yeah, I feel good. So I like the tough conditions.
What does Andrea do when he's not on a bike?
When I'm not on the bike, basically I'm training to be better on the bike. But if I'm not training, I'm home. I'm with my dogs, with my girlfriend. I play some PlayStation with the simulator I have, Formula 1. I go jet ski. So I do, yeah, quite some cool things, because unfortunately in Belgium there is not so much to do. So I need to keep myself busy to not fall asleep, to say.
I know your girlfriend Elena is from a very famous motocross family.
Yes.
When you speak to her father and you compare motocross then and now, is it much different?
Yeah, it is. And also Corrado is a really nice person, but yeah, you know, he sometimes say the things really straight, which I like, but in the moment that I hear, I don't like. But then when I go back and I think about, I understand, and I take that as a motivation or as an input to do better, you know. But of course, sometimes it's not easy, you know. We have some discussions, because we have been both. I'm a GP rider and he has been GP rider. He has some opinions, I have different opinions, and sometimes we go against, but always, let's say, not on fighting, but we go against sometimes really to try to improve, you know, to make it better, not to have a discussion, let's say.
We are from Croatia, and actually Corrado won the Croatian Il Mondiale in Croatia in 1985, so it's 40 years. He has a lot of experience. Yeah,
he has a lot of experience. I think he has, at this point, he has more experience as a team manager and as a mechanic than as a rider, because he was racing a long time ago, and motocross has changed really a lot. But from that time, he has been a team manager, a mechanic, and anyway, and a technician guy, you know. So he has a lot of experience, and that's sometimes he helped me a lot. Yes.
And just a quick question about the team, the guys around you. I know you feel really well here, so let's tell us about it.
Yeah, I feel really good with the team. That's why I'm already 23, 24, 25, 26. This is the 4th season. I'm gonna be here for also 27, and I'm really happy to stay here. I'm looking forward for a new season. They support me a lot. I never feel the pressure. They never put me under pressure, but they support me a lot. So I'm really happy actually.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best this weekend and till the rest of the season. And stay uninjured. That's the most important thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jeremy, this is a first, seeing you in orange, but it's actually cool.
Yes, different. I would also never expect a few years ago I would end up on orange, but it's the case now. I'm happy with it. I made a successful first race last weekend, and yeah, I'm super happy.
So how is this bike different from the Japanese ones?
It's a good question.
I always have good questions, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the frame is different, clearly, but it's been a while since I rode the Japanese bike. It's like 2 years ago, 2.5. I'm very impressed from the engine on this bike. It's really strong, smooth at the same time, so it really fits how I ride a bike. And yeah, of course, the chassis is different. It's a steel frame. I'm getting used to that, but I had no issues at all. The first day I did it, I was feeling good with it, so that's good. And I think I grew up on not on a KTM, but on like 65, 85, 125. I had steel frames, so it's not like something from the moon, you know. I'm feeling really good with it, and I think everybody also sees that, you know, from outside.
What was the main difference for you when you sat the first time on the bike? The feeling, I mean.
Compared to what I had before on the Japanese bikes, I feel like the bike is kind of made for small people like me. The triangle footpack seat handlebar feels very, very natural. I feel really in the bike and not on the bike. I'm really connected to the bike. It's a light bike, very light, so it's doesn't take too much effort, let's say, to control it. I just really felt home, you know. I was used to, when I jump to new bikes, to you need to find your position, you need to set up your handlebar, you need to play around with many things to feel home. Here, since day one, they set it up, guessing what would fit for me on heights, and I didn't change anything. I was like, okay, this feels perfect. I don't need to change handlebar height. I don't need to change position in any way. And this is something crazy. Usually you need a few weeks to find your place on a bike, but here it was done straight away, you know.
You had a really good start in England.
Yeah, and you mean start in general or start?
No, I mean start on the gate.
Yes. Okay, I was on Saturday I had already a pretty good start and jump, but I got close by a rider, so I couldn't really do what I do best, kind of pull away in the second half of the start straight. And then with a bit of arm pump and stuff, I took it a bit easy on Saturday because it was my first day back racing since a while, and I didn't want to do something stupid. But then Sunday I felt really good, and from quite far outside, from 15th gate, I went into the top 5 both starts, so that's what we need also here for Loket. So everybody says nowadays start is everything. That's true, and I don't have to be scared on that one because I know I'm a good starter, and I think on an orange bike probably even more, you know.
We had an interview on the first race in Argentina. A lot of things change, and it's almost half of the season over, but nobody expected you to change colors in the middle of the season, probably not even you. So how that happened?
Well, after all, it just didn't work out like I wanted to, you know, and luckily we found an agreement to end it. I mean, it went in a good way for both. I mean, we found a fair agreement, so I'm super happy that they let me go. I'm thankful for that. That's not something every brand would do the way how they did, so I respect that. And yeah, now I search my new way, the way what fits for me. And no, I didn't expect that in the beginning of the season. Yes, I knew things were not going as I wanted, but to end up here now in Loket like I do, yeah, nobody could guess that. So, but yeah, that's part of my way now. I look forward. I'm in a happy place now, and I think I'm on the right path again.
You seem very relaxed. I mean, you're always a relaxed person and a relaxed rider, but I know you for many years, so I know that the situation with the Ducati wasn't making you the relaxed person on earth. So it looks like you're much relaxed now.
Yes, I mean, from outside I'm always relaxed. Like, it's not so easy to see through me. I have like a big skin, you know, like I don't show everybody my real self. But no, I wasn't relaxed cruising around in P20, for sure not, you know, I didn't enjoy that. But now I do look relaxed, and I am relaxed also. Like I feel myself again, and I enjoy every day. Like, you know, tough days make you enjoy the good days like a lot more. Like, if you are used only on good days, you even start to complain about small things. Now I really know what it means to be down, so like last weekend, that 6th place overall, it's not my best results of my career. I mean, I've won many GPs, and I know I can do better and so on, but it felt like amazing after all, and that's why I'm here, you know, still.
It felt like a victory a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and all the circumstances. I mean, I got lapped a few GPs ago still, and I also tried, and I had no chance. And now I'm back in the mix. So that does feel like a victory, and that gives me, new motivation. And now that first one is out of the way, and I think from now it's just going to go even better, I hope.
What did you learn in Ducati?
A lot. I mean, like I said, on tough times you learn, and I did learn a lot about many things. I mean, I had to learn a lot about how to set up a bike. I learned a lot about what I really need to ride like myself, if it's technical things or even other things involved. And even about people, I learned a lot, you know, just like understanding of how people think, how people work, what, you know, gives them motivation, what kills them, many things. I mean, like the last 2-3 years have been tough, and many people would say, hey, but you regret it and so on. Yeah, of course, afterwards you can always say, I shouldn't have done. But I think for my whole life as a whole, I did learn a lot more than I would have if I had like the perfect last 2-3 years. So that will help me. But I'm also glad it's over, of course, and now happy days ahead, you know.
How did you spend the off-racing period?
Wasn't too long really away from motocross, because I just had like 10 days, 2 weeks at home to regroup. Just, you know, with family, my girlfriend, Plume, just easy days at the lake. Weather was pretty nice back then. Just relax a bit. I kept training physically. I mean, I tried to keep my body in really good shape away from the bike. And just like, stayed a bit calm, had no time to go anywhere. I was just happy to kind of breathe a bit, be in the mountains, in the fresh air. And then after that, it went back to, trying bikes, really training hard, and coming back, you know.
People don't understand that it's not the same thing, train and do racing. You didn't have a big gap between racing, but still you had arm pump where you come back, and that racing pace really needs to be on point every weekend to be perfect. Yeah,
sure. Like, it's many factors together, you know. First of all, the tracks in training are way less difficult. Like a racetrack, especially last weekend with those gnarly hills and and the way ruts, bumps, like it was a really, really technical track. And you don't get anywhere near that in training. Like you can't find a track which is like that to train on. Then racing, you have the pressure, so you want to do even better. The pace is faster in racing because everybody's on adrenaline, and so you go automatically even faster. So the chance you get arm pump and stuff is so much higher. You know, you need to go faster but relax more at the same time on a way more difficult track than training. So there is no way to simulate that, even with all the experience I have. And even I only missed, 5 GPs and like 2 months of racing, but still, I'm happy. I made a big step from Saturday to Sunday already. I adapted straight away. I was way better on Sunday, and now it's 1 week further in. I have 1 race done on the KTM, so yeah, like I said, should be better now. And I know also the bike already better under race conditions. I mean, I came to that race last weekend. I've never raced a KTM, so I had no idea what to expect. And even this kind of makes you doubt a bit more. Now this doubt is out of my head, and I know, I can do it. So,
How did you like Fox Hill?
Actually, I think it's been one of the best tracks we have raced in the last few years. Like really nice venue, nice fans, good crowd, I think, and good racing. I enjoyed it a lot. I think we should try and get as many races as possible like that on the calendar. You know, this is a bit kind of old school motocross tracks, because this is what our sport is about, I think.
What if you were the one to decide next year the MXGP of England, Matterley or Fox Hill?
Well, I think Fox Hill. Like Matterley disappointed me the last 2 years we've been there. I don't know what they did to the track, but it was not like it used to be. Like especially, I think last year it was super hard. They didn't water the track, and we rode like on dust. So I think Fox Hill for sure.
And what do you think? Okay, you didn't race South Africa, but how do you like the idea to race on another continent, a new one for you?
Well, I think South Africa makes kind of sense. At least there is like a community for motorsport. Way better than anything we did in Indonesia the last few years, you know. So I don't mind that. I wasn't there, but the event seemed to be pretty well organized. The track maybe a bit too flat and too impossible to pass, and for racing or for the racers itself a bit frustrating. But overall it looked like a good organized event, you know, like stuff like this I'm for it. I don't have anything against it. Sure, we need to improve. The track should be more or should be better for racing, but this is another topic. But I think overall, I'm positive about something like that.
We spoke in Argentina. I asked about your favorites in MXGP this season, and you put Lucas straight away on top before race 1. So you had a good hinge. He's very good. Too bad for the injury in England, but I really hope he makes it to the end of the season.
Well, now it looks a bit different. I mean, if I would need to bet now, I'm not sure. But it's still many races to come. I mean, it's clear that that American trip didn't do them well. I mean, I'm not against it or anything. I mean, I understand also why they do it, but it didn't turn out well, you know. So that's how it is for him, and let's see how he can bounce back.
What is the last book you ever read? Now you had time.
I'm not a big reader.
Heidi.
Heidi. No. There is a book called How Bad Do You Want It? That's the last one I was reading.
It's a very good book to read before GPs.
Yes, I think so. But I'm a slow reader. No, actually I'm not that slow. But like I read like every day maybe 10 pages, and then I'm over it again, and then next day 10 pages. So it takes me like 2 months to finish the book, you know. But I think that was like last year I was reading that one, but pretty good.
Your mom and dad went to Croatia on holiday, so how did they like it, and when are you coming?
They loved it. I mean, they went back to the same place we've been when we were kids as a family, and I was jealous because I had no time to go. But I will come one when my career is done. You know, I have enough time. Like I do 3 years of racing still, and then I will be also on holiday in Croatia.
Perfect. We will wait for you. Until then, we will follow you any color you sit on because we support you, not the color you sit on. And I wish you all the best on orange and find your confidence back till the end of the season.
I will. Thank you.
Jan, evo nas opet u Loketu, nekako se potrefi da intervjue snimamo ili u Argentini ili u Loketu, tako da nije ni to loše. Prvo, kako se osjećaš fizički, jesi zdrav i kakva je situacija? Sad u Argentini kad smo pričali bio si dosta loše, ali evo mislim da je to sve iza tebe.
Ja, Argentina je bila kar težka, bolj je to še kar nekaj časa se vleklo, takrat sem zgubil 4 kilograme. Tako da zdaj sem pa zihar že nazaj 100%, tako da se počutim super in ready za tek.
Evo, pola sezone je prošlo, pa evo, daj sam sebi ocjenu.
Ja, kot sem že rekel, začetek sezone ni bil najboljši. Se mi zdi pa, da zdaj če dalje bolj stopnjujem formo in mi gre če dalje boljš, tako da zaenkrat sem zadovoljen, da pa se sigurno boljš.
S čime si najviše zadovoljan ove godine?
Ja, najlažje je reći da Montevarci, kvalifikacijska dirka. Ampak ja, nasplošno mi gre kar dobro, no, tako da ja, tudi na mivki se mi zdi, da sem zboljšal tehniko, tako da sem zadovoljen.
Ako ćemo gledati Fox Hill, čini mi se da si jako poboljšao i startove.
Ja, tudi na startovih sem veliko delal, tako da zdaj mi grejo kar dobro. 2 od 3 sta bila super, tako da ja, tudi starti so ful pomembni, tudi tukaj v Loketu, tako da bom probal kar 3 od 3.
Jesi li promijenio nešto u odnosu na prošlu godinu?
Niti ne, malenkosti, nastavitve, same amortizacije, potem malo se spremenila prestavno razmerje z zobniki, da je boljše za štarte. Tako da ja, take mehne stvari, ampak ne neki veliki.
A što se tiče tebe, jesi li nešto u treninzima mijenjao ili u pripremi?
Ja, po zimi sem treniral čim več, kot se da. Zdaj med sezono je pa kar klasično, isto že kar neki sezon, pač pred tekmo in po tekmi, frej dan, ostale pa treningi.
Ako ne, znamo da je u Argentini bilo teško, ali ako recimo maknemo Argentinu sa strane, što ti je bilo najteže ove sezone?
Ja, sigurno bi rekel, da skoro prve 2 meseca sezone po Argentini sem res izgubil veliko moči in nisem bil v bistvu tako dobro pripravljen in sem v bistvu bil brez kondicije in sem se v bistvu matral, ker sem vedel, da lahko več, ampak nisem mogel, tako da ja, vzame čas, da prideš nazaj v formo in ja, bi rekel, da na začetku je bilo najtežje.
Onda vam je zapravo došla, iako se činila nelogična ona pauza u 4. mjesecu, kada skoro 4 tjedna niste radili pod navodnicima ništa, ali evo, vozači koji su bili ozlijeđeni ili evo ti, imali ste vremena za oporavak, što je jako rijetko usred sezone.
Ja, res je malo čuden timing glede pauze, ampak ja, meni je pa v bistvu prišla prav in ja, bi rekel, da po tej pauzi sem prišel nazaj u pravu formu in takrat jo stopnjujem.
Što ćemo reći za Loket? Fantastičan Loket prošle godine, pa mislim da nema smisla da bude ove godine lošiji.
Točno to. Ja, lansko leto je bilo res super. Tako da naredimo še enkrat isto ali pa še boljš, pa bomo vsi zadovoljni.
Dobro, ti si inače ovako poznat po tome da jednostavno iz nekog razloga ti neke staze dobro pašu, uvijek spominjemo taj Tošental, ali evo, ja ti od srca želim da i Loket od ove sezone bude taj na kojem si uvijek dobar.
Tudi jaz upam. Bojo pa sigurno štarti ful pomembni. Proga je kar težko prihitevati na njej, tako da ja, če nisi v spredju od začetka, je preveč zgubiš, tako da je sigurno veliko podarka na sami štarti.
U Loketu možda jedan od rekordnih broja vozača, 244 u svim klasama, pa evo, kako to utječe na vas i na stazu?
Ja, mislim, lepo je videti, da je tukaj veliko voznikov. Pri nas v MXGP neki ne veliko vpliva na to, ker na vseh tekmah so najboljši vozniki. Tako da sigurno pa vpliva na to, če imaš slab štart ali pa padec v prvem krogu, ker moraš recimo na mesto iz 25. mesta iz 40. Na samo progo pa sigurno vpliva, da se še bolj uniči, še večje jame, večje špore, tako da bo sigurno proga zahtevna, ampak to meni načeloma odgovarja, tako da je super.
Zapravo i ti i tim ste takvi da što su teži uvjeti, tu se radi veća razlika. Nekako imam osjećaj da kad su ravne, brze staze, svi su brzi. A kad se dogode teške staze i raskopane, tu se zapravo pozna razlika među vozačima.
Ja, več je v razmišljanju, iskanju linij, sami tehniki. Če je pa res gladka proga, pa če samo bolj kdo si upa več dati gasa. Tako da ja, se da narediti več razlike na težkih progah.
Argentina je bila neka nova staza, Fox Hill je bila nova staza, Montevarti se nakon dugo godina vratio, iako ti poznaš tu stazu. Evo, koja te najugodnije iznenadila, koja je bila najbolja?
Fox Hill mi je bila nova staza. Argentina mi ni bila najbolj všeč. V bistvu možno, da je tudi zaradi tega, ker sem se tako počutil, ampak tudi sam material je bil res čisti prah. Zemlja ni imela nobene strukture, kar mi ni bilo najbolj všeč. Ampak ja, presenetil me je Fox Hill, lep layout. Klanci so bili res zelo strmi, tisto je bilo kar nevarno, ampak vse ostalo je bila pa super proga.
Evo da ti možeš odlučiti, pa iduće godine Velika Britanija, jel bi rađe da se vozi Materley ili Fox Hill?
Teško, ta je teško. Raje bi videl, da bi bile dve Veliki Britaniji, pa bi kakšno drugo tekmo dali stran.
Južnu Afriku.
Ja, recimo. Ampak ne, tudi Južna Afrika je kar v redu. Ja, vsem obe proge su super.
Kakvi su ti planovi i želje do kraja sezone? Imaš li uopće želju i plan razmišljati o nekakvom factory timu iduće godine ili ste sad odlučili ostati tu gdje jeste, jer čini mi se da vam isto jako dobro ide?
Ja, sigurno.
Ako te nazovu nećeš plakati.
Ja, tako. Ja, počas zdaj nekje v tem času se največ odločitev dela, tako da ja, probal bom vsak vikend, da je to vse od sebe, narediti čim boljše rezultate in upati, da se ponudi neka priložnost in ja, bomo videli, tako da bomo videli, kaj bo prinesla prihodnost.
Evo, ja ću ti se zahvaliti, ja ti želim da ti bude super ovaj Loket, želim ti da se ne ozlijediš, da budeš zdrav i zadovoljan do kraja sezone i evo nadam se da ćemo na Kupu nacija imati jedan intervju u kojem ćeš mi najaviti veliki factory comeback za iduću sezonu.
Dobro, hvala.
Hvala Jani, sretno.
Sretno, hvala.
Eto nas, stigli smo do kraja. Pogledajte što smo u ovotjednom Novema Nova korneru pripremili za vas. Sad slijedi kratka stanka, a mi se vidimo za 2 tjedna nakon velike nagrade Švedske iz Udevale. Pozdrav!
Neke priče ne stare, samo postaju snažnije. Royal Enfield Bullet 650 donosi klasičan karakter, prepoznatljiv stav i novi 650 ritam jedne od najdugovječnijih motociklističkih legendi. Za vozače koji ne traže trend, nego motocikl s dušom, Royal Enfield Bullet 650 dostupan u Novema Nova.